These are the games that aren't as popular and successful as some other games. So this is the top 10 overrated games. Number 10. Sleeping Dogs. This game is greatly accepted by the community, and rightfully so. The game is great, but it's still underrated because it's not as appreciated as it should be. Maybe this game isn't all about weapons and shooting like GTA, but it's great with its fighting techniques. Number 9. Dust and Elysian Tail. This game is one of the best indie games I have ever played. You'll have tons of fun with it. It has great hack and slash style, amazing story and great visuals. Still, it's underrated because not that many people actually heard of it and it should be played by many more people. Number 8. Elder Scrolls Online. This game is not even close to standards that Elder Scrolls franchise has. But why is this game underrated then? Well, it's simply because of the hate. Many people gave this game a 0 out of 10 and stuff because it's not as good as other Elder Scrolls games. But let's not look at this game as an Elder Scrolls game. Let's look at it as just a typical MMO. For an MMO, it's simply awesome. Fully voiced characters, great visuals, and quests that are above average for an MMO. It's expensive as fuck, but it's still not as bad as some would think it is. Number 7. Flat Out Ultimate Carnage. Some people say that this game is nothing new and that it should have been a DLC for Flat Out 2. And I'm sad to say, when people are talking about best car games, they aren't talking about this one. This game is actually much different in many ways than Flat Out 2, and should be considered as one of the best. Number 6. The Sims Medieval. This game isn't as successful as other Sims games, since it had only one DLC. But it was great. Fantastic. You're a king. What could be better than that? It's not a classic Sims experience, but it's still a great game, and some people are looking at it the wrong way. Number 5. Dragon Age 2. I love Dragon Age Origins. Dragon Age Origins is my favorite game ever. I have never enjoyed any game as I enjoyed Dragon Age Origins. And as a big fan of Origins, I must say that I enjoyed Dragon Age 2 as well. Not as much as Dragon Age Origins for sure, but still. Many people are being quite unfair to this game. Yes, I know it's not as hard as Origins or as fun, or it hasn't got as great story as Origins, but it's still great. True, this is a step backwards in the series, and Origins was better. But that doesn't mean that this game is bad. The biggest problem of Dragon Age 2 is the existence of Origins. If Origins never existed, which would be a great shame of course, this game would be rated as excellent, and that's why it's underrated. Number 4. Sonic and Sega AllStars Racing. When Mario makes a karting game, it's a masterpiece. Sure, I agree. But when Sonic makes one, it should be the same. In my opinion, AllStars Racing is a masterpiece, and many people think it's just another cheap Sonic 3D game. This game has great sound and gameplay, and oh my god, that great design. You should consider buying this game or the newer version Transformed. Number 3. Sonic Heroes. I had another Sonic game on the list because of the different genre of the two games. Sonic Heroes is one of my favorite Sonic games. It has everything. Great soundtrack, level design, story, and you'll have great amount of fun with it. I hate when people say 3D Sonic games aren't as good as 2D, because in my opinion, this game is as great as those and maybe even better. Number 2, Worms 4. This game is one of the best Worms games out there, in my opinion. It has many features. Great level design, great character, or should I say worm customization, cool soundtrack, beautiful weapons, funny story, and so on. It's one of the funniest Worms games too. And it's underrated because people always say that 3D Worms are shit and that 2D Worms are the best. Many 3D Worm games aren't as good maybe, but this one here is an exception. They should make more Worms games like this one. Number 1. The Hobbit. No, I'm not talking about Lego The Hobbit game. You probably haven't heard of this game since it was made in the year 2003. It has got a solid rating of 67 on Metacritic, but that's very underrated. This game should be like 9 out of 10. It did everything right. It has great storytelling, gameplay, cutscenes, and it's not easy as well. This game is made in cartoonish style, and I like it. Beautiful game design and challenging puzzles are the strongest features of this game. This game is awesome, but never mentioned anywhere as one of the top games. And that's just not right.